Welcome to the second video in our SEO video series. In here, we're going to talk about keywords and niches. We're going to talk about what you should have in mind before you try to rank for a certain keyword and a certain niche. As we all know, or at least I hope we all know, that this series is for beginners and that we're going to share the basics here, but also we're going to share how you as a beginner can make your first ranking and make money off of it so that you can gain confidence and continue on learning new stuff so you can change your life. Hit subscribe if you would like to see more videos from us, or check out our website if you want to start working with a profitable method right away. Time for the intro. To start things off, we're going to take a look at what the hell does keyword mean and why it is so important. In the SEO world, keyword is a fancy way of calling your search term. Whenever you type in something on Google, which can be anything like, let's say, duck for president, that will be the keyword. Duck for president is our search term that we typed on Google, and it's also our keyword. We won't be interested that much in ranking for the keyword duck for president because there is no profit in it. And speaking of profit, what we're going to try to do is rank on Google so that we make profit. That is why we do SEO. And to do that, we'll need to find not so competitive terms on Google, because why would you want to make your life harder and not make the money? Now, let's actually talk about what you should need to know before you choose a niche and before you choose a certain keyword. There are three things you should put into account: the profitability of the niche, the competition in the niche, and the interest in the niche. Let's explain them one by one. Profitability. We all understand that if you want to feel like you're not working, when you are working, you need to do something that you love. But what happens when the thing you love is not profitable? Of course, there is always an option to make it profitable, but in order to do that, you will need to know how the system works and what options you have. A beginner is not going to know those options. A beginner that is just starting off and learning the basics won't know what other methods are lying in the background. That is why you're going to stick to a niche that we know is profitable. This is so that you can make money from the get-go. I'm not saying you're going to make millions on your first try, but if you put in the work and you are patient, you're going to get there eventually. What I'm going to share in the description are some high-end niches, meaning that whoever is going to be making a sale is going to make a good amount of money out of it. You can check them out and apply the method for keyword research that I'm going to show you right now. Right now, I googled one of the niches that I've had in the description, and what I came up with is flooring Bellevue. Now, this is like the final step of choosing your niche and choosing the keyword, but what I wanted to show you right here is that there is not a lot of competition, and in this way you can see what competition you have here. Because look, we googled in flooring Bellevue, and as you can see, there is not a site here that has in the title flooring Bellevue as an exact match keyword, or in the description. None of these, and I really think we can outrank them. And what else I want to show you is how you can actually make money with client SEO. This is client local SEO. You can also make money with the most common way, which I said is affiliate SEO. But right now, what I want to show you is that if you rank for flooring Bellevue, you can contact any of these people that have these ads up. You can contact them saying that you have already ranked for it and that you're willing to rent the page for them. And it makes sense for them to buy, because as you can see, they are already interested in this. What else you can do is actually contacting these businesses like Nielsen Bros Flooring, and as you can see right here, you have their numbers. You can rank number one and you can contact them. Hey, I've already have a website on a number one position for flooring Bellevue. And what can happen is you can have your website on top of mine so that clients can go to your website. And that way you can pay me, like, let's say $150 per month for every month that your website is on top of mine. And how you can contact them is by simply dialing up this number. If you're out of the States and it's expensive for you to call them, just add Skype credit. There is always a solution. You can add Skype credit and call them through Skype. Tell them what is up, and it's a no-brainer to accept your offer. You can ask them for $150, and that's pretty much it. It's a closed deal. And how did I get to flooring Bellevue? Now, like I said, there are niches in the description, and I picked one which turns out to be flooring. And what I did is, first I looked for cities. You can also look for suburbs, and I looked for cities in Washington and Seattle, Spokane, Tacoma, Bellevue, Olympia. I've tried Redmond too, and out of all of these, I liked Bellevue the most because it has more traffic than Redmond, but it has a lot less competition than Seattle, and it's really in the middle, and it's really good. Now, how do you know how much traffic Bellevue has? How much traffic do we get for the keyword that is flooring Bellevue? You can go to the keyword planner, and you can get here just by typing in keyword planner on Google. You open it, and you can either sign in or create an account. It's free either way, so might as well do it. And you can also try any of these other cities. You can also try any other state, but it just turns out the first one I picked was Washington. That came to my mind, and it worked. Now, as the keyword planner is loading up, you're going to try to type in any of these keywords like flooring Seattle, flooring Redmond, and you're going to see what's going to pop up. And for me, this is what popped up. So let's type in flooring Bellevue. I hope I typed that in correctly. Let's see. Yeah. And as you can see, right now we are getting keyword ideas, and it's telling us that in 1 month, on average, there will be 10 or 100 people that will type in on Google flooring Bellevue, and that's a good amount. And as you can see, the competition, Google said it is low. Now, this is one way on how you can see if there's a lot of competition, but it's too vague. You can't really tell because, like, as you can see here for area rugs, it says competition is high, but what does it mean really? How high? Like, how low is the competition here? And the way you can see that is by going to the actual keyword, and you can see which sites are ranked. As we can see here, Yelp is ranked. And as you can see here, these websites, none of them have the exact keyword match in the title or in the description. Now, another thing you can do is actually try to rank for affiliate offers. It doesn't have to be that you only need to rank for, let's say, client, local SEO, flooring, Bellevue, or wedding in Tacoma, I don't know. But you can also try to rank for affiliate offers. Now, right now, we're at Offer Vault. And here you can see that these are affiliate offers, and this is something crazy that they're offering. It's Local Plumbing Service is offering $12 for every time somebody calls them. So every time you actually make a person call that number and call them and make a sale in a way, or it doesn't even have to make a sale, you'll see what the network is asking of you, and you're going to get paid $12, which is really cool. Now, like I said, Netwising is the network here, and it's going to let you know of the details of what needs to happen before you can get paid. Some networks may ask that the phone call is longer than 2 minutes and different things like that, but it's really good to have a lead, to get paid by making a lead, because as you can see here, this offer asks for a sale, and it's really hard to get a sale rather than just getting a lead, because even I wouldn't buy something, but it's a no-brainer for me to call a business if I want to know something about them. So this is really good. It's something that you can use. Now, let's get back to the presentation. Now let's talk about competition. As you saw in the video on my screen, I showed you a little bit about the keyword planner. There it shows you if there's a low, a high, a medium competition, but that can't be trusted that much. You would have to actually see for yourself on the Google page, on the Google rankings. There are other ways and more advanced ways to actually see this. This will be done in another video because truly these more advanced ways need a lot of understanding. We're going to go through tools like Ahrefs, Majestic, and the Mozbar, of course, and we're going to look at different things on those tools, and it does take a lot more work and a lot more experience to actually understand them. So for now, stick with what was told on the video on my screen, and you can actually see how good the competition is. In another video, I'm going to explain in depth how you can use those tools and how you can understand them. Right now, it's time for interest. And by interest, I mean if people are going to actually go to that search term. Are they even going to search for that term? Are they even going to click on your website? Are they even interested in the thing that you are offering? And as we saw when we typed in flooring Bellevue, we saw that there's on average from 10 to 100 people per month searching for that term. So there is traffic. There are people out there that are interested in that. So it's really important to know that people are actually searching for that. It's not like you rank for something and nobody does actually go to that search term or goes to your website. So that's pretty much it about the niche and the keywords, things you should know about them. And in other videos, we're going to explain a little bit about on-page SEO. We're going to explain what it means and how you can use it and how you can do it. So till then, I hope you like this video. I hope you understand a little bit more about picking your niche and your keyword. And till next time.